Hi, my name's Gareth Spence. I'm in Amsterdam at Broadband World Forum, a show that's proving to be one of the hottest of the season. I'm currently walking the show floor and I'm on ADVA Optical Networking's booth with Stephan Rettenberger. Stephan, I believe you have some hot news that is percolating through the show floor as we stand here. Could you tell us a little bit about what's happening?
Yes, Gareth, indeed. We did have a big announcement yesterday. It was again our 100 gig metro solution, and we successfully tested that over 600 kilometers of Corning leaf fiber.
Okay, so 600 kilometers for the 100G metro. How big an advancement is that to what you've done previously?
I personally think it's a big step. 600 kilometers used to be a traditional long-haul application. I think today it's probably considered more of a metro core and regional distance, but we are continuously expanding that application space of our 100G metro. The first announcement when we came out with the product was extremely well received. We're taking lots of orders at this point, and customers just told us we want to take this even further and use it in a wider area of our networks, and that's what we've done.
Okay, so the 100G metro is direct detection. Initially, as the name implies, purely for the metro. Now it's going head-to-head with coherent technology?
I wouldn't quite say head-to-head, but yes, it's a direct detection product, much smaller footprint, cost, space, and as such extremely attractive for all the installed base. So brownfield networks where you already have an optical link, that fits very nicely into the installed base. Greenfield applications, data center connectivity, metro infrastructure, wonderful. Now being able to expand that further clearly gives us the cost, the space, the power advantage in a much wider geographic coverage, as it were. But there's still space, of course, for coherent technology. We also have a coherent offering. That's the technology you use for Greenfield, Agile Core Express, as we brand it. Everything that goes past 500 kilometers, we would typically always recommend to go with a coherent solution.
Wow, okay, but for a customer that's teetering on that 500 kilometer mark, they now have two clear choices: coherent and non-coherent. Is that true?
Yes, they do. And I think it depends on what spectral efficiency do they require, what capacity do they want to scale to, how much ROADM technology do they want to have in that network, etc. So up to 500 kilometers, we can look at two choices. Past that, we go coherent. And again, anything that is fairly simple, metro-minded, I think 100G metro, the direct detection, is a clear choice.
Okay, Stephan, thanks for that quick update. If you'd like to know more about 100G, whether it be the metro or the coherent technology, please visit www.advaoptical.com or tweet us, ADVA Optical News.